You can manifest when you really want something. Really wanting something does not stop you from manifesting. This video is a request and I thought it was a really good one to run with. And I talk about this a lot. I talk about the difference between need and want and how you can manifest through wanting, because of course, when we initially want something in our life and then it shows up, we wanted it. We didn't think anything of it. We just wanted it and there it was, it showed up. So of course you can want it. There are just varying degrees of want, aren't there? There's want with attachment to the outcome, heavily embedded in it, or there's just a pure want, a pure desire for something, enjoying all the other stuff you're doing in the meantime. So what you've got to look at here, this is a journey. Actually, manifestation is instant. As soon as you decide that you want something and you felt it in the moment, you felt that desire for it, it's happened, but you're not going to see it until your subconscious allows you to see it. So your subconscious has beliefs embedded in it, timescales embedded in it. You know, you've given it that. It's not plucked them out of thin air. Everything it has, it's got from you. So there will be a certain amount of time that you will expect to unfold before this thing happens. But on a subconscious level, you're not thinking about it with your mind. So have a look at that. Think about it and think, on a subconscious level, do I expect this would happen in 6 months or a year? Or is it that I expect it's unlikely that it would happen in a couple of months? What's going on? When you know what that is, you say to yourself, there is no such thing as linear time. So you're telling your subconscious that there is no such thing as linear time. I want this to unfold in the fastest, simplest way possible, in a way that makes me smile. If you say in a way that makes me smile, then all is good, isn't it? You can say that, or in the most harmonious way possible. But if it's in a way that makes you smile, it's all good, isn't it? It's fitting, and it's come to you in the best possible way. So you've instructed your subconscious that then. Now you can want it. You can give in to the want for it. You can give in to the desire for it and really feel it. Yeah, I really want this, but in an excited way, in an optimistic way, not in a needy, I must have this, where the hell is it way. That's not the want you're looking for. These are not the joys you're looking for. Sorry, I'm always quoting Star Wars, aren't I? Sorry. The Jedi Force, you know. This is about you, and this is about your desire. You have to initially have a desire for something in order to consciously bring it into your life, don't you? If the desire's not there, you know, it's not the same. There's got to be some form of intent, whether it's a knowing intent or an unknowing intent. It can be a negative intent or it can be a positive intent. I've seen massive things show up in my life that I didn't want, but I had a form of intention behind them when I was thinking about them. And that is a momentum, a power, a frequency. I was in the frequency of them. So they showed up anyway, regardless of whether I wanted them or not. But you're wanting something, using the want as power, as rocket fuel, as momentum. I want it, I just want it. Yeah, I just bloody want it. And so what? And feel that desire, feel that want. And then if you're going to affirm or visualize or whatever it is that you do it in a way that you are enjoying the journey, you are enjoying the ride. Every part of this you're going to start enjoying and looking at the whole thing in optimism and excitement, rather than trepidation, fear, worry, doubt. You can have a bit of that, but that's okay. If you keep pulling yourself back, channel those things, channel the fear, channel the worry into excitement. And you can do that. You can transmute the feeling of that into something else. We can all do that. It's like if I've got a pain in my wrist, for example, I went to a cognitive therapist years ago when I was getting panic attacks, and she spoke to me about moving pain around your body. She had done this. And I thought, oh, that's bizarre. But I thought, yeah, I get that. And so I can do that. I can move pain from this arm to that arm, you know, so we can move energy, basically. We can move it about. We can mess around with it, manipulate it, influence it. So if you're feeling fear, allow the fear to be there, accept it, and then decide that that fear is going to become excitement, and you transmute it into excitement. You just feel it. It may not last, it may slip away again, but you just do it again. So you're looking at embracing the want, not running away from it, not hiding from it. It is not a bad thing, it is not a negative thing, and using it to your advantage. So giving it momentum by making it an optimistic want, an excited want. What if this works out this time? What if this actually works? What if this actually happens? Not what if this doesn't happen? That's where we get stuck a lot. I was talking about this while a client was giving me a success story, actually, an update, and she was saying that she's stuck to what if this works? What if it was something to do, it was not a person thing, it was something to do with her skin actually. What if this works this time? What if it works? And it did. It absolutely did. Even when she could see the opposite unfolding and it looked like it was going in the worst possible way, she stuck to that. She adamantly stuck to that. So what if this works out? What if? And you may see the opposite for a bit. You may not see any movement or feel that there's no movement, but there is movement. You just can't see it with your eyes at the moment, but it is there. But you stick to it. You stick to no. Because it's better to feel like this. It's better to enjoy the want than to be scared of the want and run away from the want and suppress the want. Because that doesn't help, because I still want it anyway, and I'm just using it in the wrong way then. Let's just embrace the want and use it to our advantage. That's what I do. If I really want something and I can feel that little niggling kind of attachment, then I will shift that want to an excited want, to an optimistic, mostly determined. I use that a lot. Yep, determined that this is showing up and that's that. But really kind of feel it and go, I can feel whichever way I want. I can use energy in whichever way I want. I can stay in this negative, attached, disappointed, lackful want, or I can embrace the want and decide that I'm going to be optimistic whatever happens. Do you know what? If you try to manifest something, if you want to manifest something today, and you were to bring yourself to the focus of that, bring yourself to know this is what I want and that's that, I reject all else, I bring myself to that desire, and you feel that little buzz, that little click within that feels like, yeah, I've tapped into that feeling now, whether you fear it will come or not. Even if there's something completely opposite going on at the moment, that will sort itself out, because it's not a problem. It's not an issue to fix. It's not an issue for you to fix. All it is a version of reality. Then you will start going towards what you want, whether you notice you are or not, and that whatever's going on now that is completely not in alignment with what you want, because you haven't focused on that, you've only focused on what you do want, that will fall away, that will resolve itself, and you'll think, what? You won't even get how it's happened, because it will happen so naturally and easily, and you won't have had to do anything about it, because everything is instant. So the first key is talk to your subconscious and remind your subconscious that time is not linear. It does not mean if I want this, it can come fast. It can come super fast. It can come in the simplest way possible when I'm least expecting it, but it can come soon. It doesn't have to take months. Just instruct your subconscious. But the time scale only matters, it's only within you. So it's what your subconscious mind thinks might have to happen before this could happen, but there's nothing that has to happen before this can happen. Reality will sort that out for you. Just think, how amazing is it that you don't have to worry about that? Reality will do all of that for you. But embrace the one, love the one. Think, yay, everything has to start with a want at some point. Every conscious manifestation starts with wanting something. So what can be wrong with that? It's only the way I use the want that's an issue, not that it's there. Right. Thanks so much for watching. I'm an author, mindset coach, self-concept coach, manifestation coach.